The stream is actually going to be starting right now. I just had to do a few final things here. Just gotta open my file, which I thought I did. Alright. Does that look good? Is that visible? Is that easy to see? Is that big enough? Because when I tested it out, it looked like the stream elements and the outside should be fine. If not, I can fix that real quick. Something new I'm trying out. There we go. Hopefully the audio isn't like too loud or the background music or anything. Cool. All right. Trying to figure out where I want to start with this. I only plan on streaming for like an hour or two. Just a chill, relax nerd stream. Nothing fancy. Oh, I get up my reference. Duh. Purple. As you can see on the screen, I'm going to be drawing some sand or mole crabs that are found on the Pacific coast in California and all that, and the purple sea hare. It's based off a video I had posted where I had some footage when I was over there visiting and stuff, and someone suggested to draw both of them together. Basically the little sand crab things riding on the sea hare. I'm like, I can do that. Of course, it was very dark purple in the video, which is this thing here is the sea hare. It was very dark purple, so it was hard to see in the video. So yeah, they come in a lot of different colors, though. I'm kind of frustrated I didn't like let me save something. Image as I didn't have I couldn't find a footage of a large giant one that they had. I don't know what happened to that footage, but I mean that thing was like the size of a cat. It was huge for a small dog. No, it was bigger than a small dog. It was just a giant little thing. I have too many files and folders. There we go. Hello. Thank you for coming to my stream. And that just broke something. Close. See, I can't tell how many viewers I have for some reason with the restream right now. So, yeah. It just says 0, but that's not true. So where am I doing? This. Alright, so you see this little thing here? This is the sea hare. It's huge. At the, what do you call it? At the place in California, they have like this area you can actually touch all the stuff. Like, you can touch the starfish, I'm trying to think what else. They have sea slugs, or sea cucumbers, and then these things. And they are soft. Like, you touch it, and it's smushy. Okay, it's very, very smushy. I don't know how else. It's just very smushy. It's softer than a marshmallow. It's like if a marshmallow, if you put a marshmallow in the microwave for like 2 seconds and took it out, and you gently touched it, it'd be that kind of smushy. That's what they're like. It's almost like you're not touching it. That's how smushy it is. It's weird. But, you know, they're fun. Alright, so what we're gonna do for now is just kind of refine the sketch. Gonna make this little cartoony. I kind of want this to be like this is how the ear things are over here, which is fine. But I want to make them a little, well, I don't know if I should make them more rabbity or more realistic. I'm trying to find a balance between that. This is to change. The hard part is these things go all over the place. They're like little feelers. They're just like, ooh. And I'm trying not to. Trying to get the face right here, so I think this might be better. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. Cool. I'm doing it. Excuse me. And how is everyone that is watching doing today? Right now it's not as cold where I am, which is nice. It's getting a little warmer, which means I'll probably get maybe another day or two of nice weather, and then it'll just go back to freezing cold, because that's how the weather works, right? Can't have nice things for too long. These things are so weird looking. Actually, I don't think that's right. I think it should be. There we go. Maybe it should be that. I'm debate if I should make it more wavy, just a little whatever it is, or not. Okay, yeah, it shouldn't be that wavy. I think that, there we go. It gets more wavy and weird towards the end here. There we go. New. If you have any questions about something in Krita as well, since I am using that right now, feel free to ask. I can demonstrate something live versus you trying to ask a question in the video and then I'm trying to explain it via text. You know, these are good opportunities to get that real-time education in. Go. Alright. So now we'll put these on a different layer for the time being. That way I can get the body of the sea hare. Work on that without those little creatures interfering. These things are really chunky. They don't really have necks or anything, they're just... I mean, they're like a giant... They are kind of like a sea slug, but... So they're ear things. They're, you know, it's a little sea hare. Oh, thank you! Dambachira? I don't think I pronounced that correctly, so I'm sorry if I did. Right now we're just kind of refining the sketch. We're not doing anything too super crazy. Just kind of getting this through. Yeah. I need to get this. See, I'm trying to figure out if I want that to stick up or just have it flop over like in the picture. I don't have it, I think they're like little fin thingies. Let me look at another image real quick here. Oh, I see. Okay. Actually, let me save this. Save and sea hare 2. So what I'm using here is the reference image tool. If you're new to Krita, where I can go ahead and put reference images in here, resize and arrange them without using up a layer. And I can't accidentally draw over it or erase it or demolish it in any way, shape, or form. Yep, hold on, got Discord member. Cancel that. I'm so new to Discord. I've only been using it for a while. But whatever. Okay. There we go. Alright. Do you have any good drawing tips? And thank you. It's a really nice thing to say, Dambat Shira. Being an artist is a lot of work, a lot of practice. So, yeah. Any good drawing tips? Really, it depends what you're trying to draw. The only drawing tip I can think of right off the bat is just practice. Because that's the only way you're gonna get better, is to practice. I hit the wrong thing. I bring up my windows again. Alright, we got messy here again. Alright, so as you can see, it's got this weird thing on there. It's like, I wonder if they ever open up. So I'm just gonna pretend they do. And the sea hair is gonna be very fashionable. Okay, it's gonna have like a little flair to it. Alright, the little fin thing's gonna be open up. Like that. See? Looks nice. Oh, I guess another good drawing tip would be to use reference. Because if you're not going to use reference, then what are you doing? Because I mean, after a certain point, there are certain things you may not need reference for. But that's with years of practice and repetitive drawing. If you're drawing something for the first time and don't use reference, what are you doing? It's not a good idea. I mean, you can do it, it's just it may not turn out as well as you would like. There we go. It is not a bunny. It's a sea hare. But I guess that's a good way to describe them. They're really fat bunnies that can't get up. That's why they live in the water. It's the only way they can manage to move around. Because when you're in the water, everything is weightless. Right? 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 Alright. So now we have to figure out what to do about these things. Because... Actually... trying to think. What do I want to do? I'll just do it. ZBrush. So, my boyfriend found a model of the mole crabs, or the sand crabs that I'm going to be drawing. So I'm just going to quick snapshot what those look like. Not what they look like, but some reference. No. Sounds good. They're really, like, I was talking about them earlier, how this place in California, shoot, hold on. I'm trying to find this. There it is. Yep. This place in California has a like a aquarium you can go to and touch all the little things. And this looks like a bug, but it's not a bug. It's a very detailed sand mole crab. It's a 3D scan. So I'm just gonna quick save just some images just to get an idea, or to have a proper realistic reference so I can cartoonify it and figure out what's gonna stay, what's gonna go. Crap. Okay. And so I'm sorry if this looks gross. They're not in real life. It just looks weird. Oops. I'd save it. Save as. They're really cute. Alright, close that. And then I'll get a couple other images. See. Okay. Try to find a good reference. Here they are. Save as mole crab and another mole crab. Try to find a good picture of them because they have these little feathery antennae and it's really cute. Open that back up. They're also on the Pacific side. See, it's hard to find reference of, or just images of them in general because they are easily seen under the water doing filter feeding with their little fuzzy antenna thing. But when you take them out of the water, they don't like that. They like to be in the sand. So taking a good picture of them out of the water, unless it's already passed away, is very difficult. Alright, let me see, pull up the video I have of it. Let's take a picture from there. There we go. Mute that. Mute, 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 mute. Thank you. This is what they look like. Okay. They're really cute. I think they're cute. They're just, they have these weird little antenna things and all they're doing is filter feeding. Look at that. How cute they are. You can see the one in the back here. It's just like, woo, right down into the sand. Alright, I guess this will do. Can't print screen. What the hell? There we go. Save as mole crab. Alright. That'll work. I'll drag and drop those in. We will put in my image first. There we go. And close this other stuff. Okay. Wow, I have 5 viewers on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Which I guess makes sense. I don't do Twitch very much. And Twitch is like more gaming and stuff still. But I would like to have the equivalent on both platforms. Alright. Oh, I forgot to... I do need this other image. I need this one. Where are you? There you are. Alright, so I guess the scan's a little different, but that's fine. We'll put that there. So over here are the eyes, I think. You know what? I don't really know. We're just... Ah, crap. I think those are the eyes. Yeah, those are the eyes. This is when they dig back into the sand, because I think they dig in backwards. They're fun. They just pick up a giant pile of sand in your hand after like the tide pulls back from the water, and you get like a handful of them. And it's really fun because if there's a lot of babies, you can tell. They're so cute, and they tickle your hand. You can actually see in the sand when the tide pulls back, you'll see these weird V shapes in the sand, and that's actually these guys right here. Those are their antennae that are there, and that's where they are going back into the sand until the tide comes back up. Alright, so we're going to... Alright, let's do this. I know what I want to do. I'm going to do it from the side. We'll have little eyes here. Kind of like a turtle in a way with the shell. Kind of wraps around it. Yay, we're all drawing sea creatures. That's actually kind of fun. It's just like, you know, we're all hanging out, drawing sea creatures together. It's just nice. What kind of sea creature are you drawing? Are you gonna try and draw one of the sea hare as well, or are you gonna do something not as difficult to find a reference of? I guess I should have done that too. Oh well. I mean, Mermaid is coming up, so maybe I'll do some more stuff for that. Look at these legs. The Kraken? Ooh, that's nice. That's intense. I like that. The Kraken. That is far more intense than what I'm doing. That's fun though. I like how just normal everyday sea creatures inspired all this crazy monster and kaiju things. But yeah, if you guys are artists too, you're more than welcome to draw along. Make your own little sea creatures. Maybe we'll do that next time I do an art stream. Everyone just draws something of a similar topic. Or not at all. I don't know. I don't care. You do what you want to do. I have been wondering if in the future, down the line, later this year, like middle of this year, towards the end, if I should do like Discord only streams and have a specific community based type thing, but I don't know because I feel like it would just be the same as what I'm doing now because I don't really have a lot of free time to just stream whenever, and I don't want to. I'm not in a situation to do purely exclusive stuff yet anyway. Not that it would really be that exclusive, you just join the Discord, but Magma Studio. I've heard of those. I'm scared to do those group drawing things. I feel like they would get very chaotic really fast. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Which is weird because oops, chaos is fun and all, but I can't moderate that. It'll get out of hand. I don't know, maybe we'll do that though. Let's see, what let's see. I definitely won't be able to do anything like that next month because I've already planned out what I'm going to be doing next month. And I have Kickstarter stuff that I have to take care of. But, you know what? Maybe April would be a good time to do it. It's the start of a new quarter for my planning and everything, and April 1st sounds like a nice day to do it, you know? April Fools, let's just have some fun and be goofy. That might be a nice time. I know it's like kind of at the end of the week and not really a weekend, but that might be something fun. Maybe I'll think about that. I got a month to figure it out and schedule that. And I don't think I should be too busy doing that either. Excuse me, because I'm trying to plan out my Kickstarter stuff because when that stuff starts coming in, the product wise, it does get a little hectic. I have to do a lot of manual labor to get it all together, and because I ordered everything this week, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. I don't think I'll have anything ready by then anyway, except business cards or backing cards. So maybe that'll be good. I also want to be mindful of how much I stream because I don't want that to take over my normal videos too much either. But they do help me not stress out about what type of videos I'll be making. Because, well, I love Krita and I love helping people learn it. There's kind of only so much I can do that I am comfortable sharing for the time being. Like, I do want to do another animation video, but that's really time consuming because I don't like how I did the last one. It was just like really rough. I actually want to make an animation and then let you guys take the file and play with it and see how it's managed. And a lot of the features got updated so they're easier to work with, you know. Alright, so now for these guys I have to figure out, actually no, scratch that, I figured it out. Also, if I'm talking too quiet, please let me know. I can move my mic closer. I did up the volume on the microphone because I noticed I was a little quiet in past videos, or in my last video I think it was, and I'm like, oh, that's a little much. I should probably up that a little, you know, because you should be able to hear me. I want to be able to hear me. Can you hear my desktop audio? Because let me, oh my god. Oh yes, it's doing something. If you can't hear the background music, let me know, because I have the volume up high on my headphones, but I don't know how high it is in the stream. It seems like it's a little too quiet, but I could be wrong. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Alright, we're good. Never mind. We good. We're good. It's all good. I'm still new to this streaming thing. I used to stream a lot. Like years ago, and you know, life happens. So I'm I actually didn't use OBS. I actually used Livestream Studio, and I didn't mind it, but it's kind of easier to do with Twitch and YouTube is because all my content is there already, so I can just stick it together. I don't have to, well, I guess I can edit it too. But yeah, I just have more or less to worry about with that. Alright, so we need to make the feathery antennas because they're just, technically it's like their tongues though. Like you see here, make this bigger, you see here, it goes whoop, whoop, and then that's like the eye. So, this is like where I don't know if I should be more realistic or more cartoony. So I want to go more realistic. These eyes should probably be back here. Kind of like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. Let me look at Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. Mr. Krabs. Maybe I'll do, oh, not like that. But it's like he's got that little mustache thing. Yeah, I'll do that. Try that, see how that works. Actually, let me do blue. See, it does get in the way of the eyes. But it's so cute when you see the little feeler things. Even though they're eating, it would get in the way. See, this is why I try and sketch things out. Maybe it's not too bad. Let me see if I can move the eye a little bit. I can move the eye here. And then look at their little arms. I kind of wish that I had a camera, not my phone, for this, but it's fine, I guess. Next time I have the opportunity, I will take some images or better pictures. Alright, so now look at that. It's like a little leg. He's like, oh yeah, like that. Little pointy little foot. So maybe we'll do that. We'll put a little leg here. Like that. Boop, again, this isn't like super accurate, but when you're doing cartoony stuff, you want to get some of the realism in there. You know, it's just enough to recognize what it is. Because if this is what it looks like, I just go like this and do this. This is not, that's not anything. It looks like I don't know what that is. It looks like a sea turtle with two heads or something. So I'll probably leave the feelers and stuff alone how they are and just kind of keep staring at it and see how that makes me feel. And then try to figure out... Maybe bring in those other images. Hold on, before I do anything, if you're listening to me right now and you're drawing, make sure to save your work, please. Please save it right now. Save it now. Now. Good, you saved it. Good job, guys. Do you know why you save? Because if you screw up, or not screw up, but if you lose power or something, you just lost all that hard work. All that 42 minutes of hard work you just did. Is it really pointy? I don't think this is a sand crab. Or a mole crab. Now? Yes, save now. If you're drawing, save now. Save it. That way you have saved your progress. Either save a version, a new version. Like, you see how I have V001? You can do V002. You can do that, or just save it. Okay? Make sure you save your work. I'm gonna do that for my art streams from now on. I'm just gonna be like, save your work. I'm just gonna do it spontaneously. Probably should, like, find some audio clip. I just button mash. I just scream save. I don't know. That'd be fun. Something to wake you up, make you save too. Scare you, you know. Jump scares. Why not? Why not? Alright, so that's there. I don't think this... I think this is a different type of sand crab. Let me take a look. Because there's different things. There's so many little critters in that sand. It's ridiculous, okay? It's just ridiculous. I found a good... Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay. So I was searching their actual term, which was mole crab, right? As you do when you're looking for things and you're trying to be accurate. And I forgot to look up sand crab. Because when you look up sand crab, people will do that more often. Like, it's tagged with that because they're in the frickin' sand and they're a crab. They're just not a normal crab. I used to have fiddler crabs though. They're very difficult to keep. Okay, this one is good too. Save image. So we're gonna stick that in there. Oops. Nope. Did I have that one? I have that one. This one. So the only downfall about doing this is I can't... Actually, let me make sure. Oh, I can't bring it to front. Okay, cool. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. Because before I bring it to front and everything, it wasn't working right for some reason. But it might have been a user error on my part. Look at this. He's so cute. Put a timer. Oh, I should put a timer. That's a good idea. I would look into that. I'm sure there's something I could add on. Either via Twitch or... I like that. Alright, next time I stream, we're gonna put a timer on. Next time I do an art stream. Which probably won't be until the end of March. Because I'm just trying to plan this out so it's spaced out. You know, it's calm. So the next stream I want to do is to go back to playing Don't Starve. Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. Because people like that a lot. And I liked it a lot. It was fun. There we go. Look at this. This is a much better... Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, it does have a timer. Alright, well, let's pause doing what I'm doing and take a look at... Yeah, it might be an add-on. Because I don't have like a... Yeah, it might be a browser add-on, which is fine. I'll take care of it. I'll take a look at it later. But that's good to know it has a timer. So I can play with that. Okay. So these sand crabs look like the ones here. Look at them. Look at them. Ooh, they're different colors too. I wonder why. Look at that detail. I wonder if this is taken from a similar situation to these. These are like they were in a very tall square container. And you know, it's filtered, it's, you know, salt water and stuff. But you can tell the way the sand is smushed up and it's flat. I bet you that's another container. I wonder if they cleaned, if it's something like this, and they just were able to get better pictures. They're so, it's like they're sand crabs, but their little antennae remind me of like little moths, you know. Damn, I'm guessing that's where their mouth is. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea too. You know what? Well, maybe not every 5 minutes. That's pretty intense. I don't even save every 5 minutes. I save every like 15, 20, 30 minutes. Or maybe even an hour. But that's a good idea. See, I can, next animation video I make, I can animate that. Just something screaming. Very, very panicky to save. That I can do. I can do that. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know if it'll be one of the peepers or myself or something else. I like that idea. Thank you, Alpha Cat. Alright, so he's got little leggies. We're actually make that a little thinner. A little too chunky. Boop, boop, boop. Also, if it's nice where you are, open the windows. Get some fresh air in there. It's like my favorite thing about when it's nice out. You can get nice fresh air. There we go. Little leggies. Oh no, I'm on the wrong layer, aren't I? Oh no, I'm not. Whew. That's close. That was close. I should probably name this. So, I'll be honest here. To name it with the color I was using. I'm naming the layers on stream. I don't do that in real life. I just suffer doing things on the wrong layer in real life. But no, I'm trying to be a professional streamer, so I'm trying to do this without making myself look totally dumb. You know, as one does. I'll probably have to fix that leg out later, but that's okay. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of little leggies. If I should give them little fake crab claws, like that. Oh, that looks, well, it doesn't look too dumb. And that's kind of what they have anyway, right? Oh, when you hit mirror in Krita, it mirrors everything, including your reference images, which is kind of nice. You can mirror the reference images separate, too, if you want. Taking a sip of water. See, his claws are a little more pointy. Maybe I'll just do that. Pointy claws. Oops, I didn't want to do that. There we go. And if you ever see me do this instead of this, it's because I didn't hit the erase key. Or I thought I did, and I button mashed and I broke it. So. They have pointy little feet. Which I guess makes sense if they're digging in the sand all the time. Look at that. He's contemplating. Enjoying the ride on the sea air. So cute. Come on. He's blushing now. I'm just gonna leave that. See, the only thing that's kind of, excuse me, that's kind of frustrating is they don't have eyes. Hello, Mario. Iglesias. There we go. I had to think about how to pronounce that, sorry. Welcome to my stream of drawing little sea critters. I apologize if the sea crab, or the sand crab, mole crab, whatever you want to call it, is kind of weird looking in the images. I'm trying to make it a little cartoony and cute. Just so you know. And I said this earlier, but someone else is drawing while I'm drawing, which is awesome. If you feel like you want to draw along, like you're drawing with us, feel free to draw your own little sea creature or monster. Monsters are welcome as well. Or, you know, draw a fish. Thank you, Paul. They're fun. I hope I can get the overall concept down today and then just start painting it later. I'm probably gonna make it like, let me open it up. Probably do something like this with these guys. Look at this fish. I love this goldfish. It's a celestial goldfish. So if you like goldfish, that's what kind of goldfish it is. It's actually a real goldfish. It's a celestial goldfish because, oh my god, excuse me, of the eyes here, they're very galaxy-like, and they're kind of silver bluish. And they're real goldfish. They're bubble eye celestial goldfish. So you can go get one. Let me rephrase that. You can get one, but to get a good one, they're pretty expensive. And they need room. They need like a giant fish tank. Get pretty, to a pretty decent size. Alright, so this is growing on me with the little feeler tentacle feedy things, so I might keep it like that. And now I gotta do this other little sand crab. So actually do something. Looks like a seat in a car. Cause some what looks insane, the sand crab things? I don't remember what I was talking about. I think I was talking about the sand crabs. I don't know. Okay. But I was just looking at this. I'm like, oh, this looks like those seats in the car. They have this. They're like those fancy sport seats. Doot, doot, doot. That's what they look like. I don't draw anime inspired stuff. I used to as a child. Oh, this celestial goldfish. Yeah, they're really cute. Oh, there's the downfall with a lot of I'm trying to remember what they're called. Fancy goldfish, I guess, in general, is the breeding part isn't exactly good for them for a lot of the different types. But the celestial goldfish isn't too bad, you know. But they are funny. They're always just like, oh my gosh, and goldfish just their mouths are just so funny. They're always trying to eat things, and it's cute. They're very cute. But back to the question about drawing cartoony or anime stuff. I just kind of, I mean, I don't really define any of it, but you know. Oh, got a new person, another question, so I'll get to you in just a second. I draw more cartoon, I get I can't talk. More cartoony stuff because it's more fun. I have more range to play with whatever it is I'm drawing. With the anime and manga stuff, it's just not something I do anymore. Now, in the past, I did, and I do like watching anime and everything and reading manga. I definitely do. I have no qualms about it. It's great stuff. You know, it's just not something I draw. I don't know if I could even... I'll have to go back to practicing to draw it right again anyway. Oh, that didn't work. And the second question about the colored line work. I use colored line work because when you're dealing with multiple things you're drawing, it's easier to separate everything out by different color. Realistically, the sea hare and the sea crab, or the sand crabs should be different colors, but I didn't do that. So for example, the blue here, I put that there so I can see it against the body of the sand crab here. Because if I make it all one color, whoops, I make it all one color, it's still there, but I'm not able to see certain features of that. For example, the part where the little feeler things come out, with that pink, it's going to be harder for me to see right away. And right now I'm trying to play with where I want those positioned, how is that going to look, you know, so it just helps me separate that out and make better decisions. When I'm done, this particular piece won't have any line work. It's just going to be painted lineless. But usually when I do my normal work, actually I can probably bring it up. Let me save this first. This is a big file, so it might take a minute to open. I can probably illustrate it better if I had that file in this, or this image in this file. There we go. So let me change the background color. So as you can see here, this is me doing the base layer, but when I start to add clothes for this, I'm probably going to want to add a different color. Actually, put that to, I'll do purple. Because what I want to do is when I start adding the clothes, I want to still be able to see the body underneath without ruining it. So I can, you know, let it fall the way it needs to fall, all that stuff. So, and you're welcome for the tip. It's also something that animators use, and I did go to school sort of for animation, but it's something that they use a lot because for the same reason, they need their stuff separated out to see what they're doing. Whether it's different characters, body versus clothing, item, you know. Yes, I have done many art classes in my lifetime. I did go to college for that. And I have continued my education through one-off classes throughout the past years. Whether they're free or paid for, I have done that. When you're doing art, it is a constant learning, like, career or just lifestyle. There's never a moment where you don't learn, and if you ever think you're done learning, you are wrong. You are very, very wrong. I will just tell you that now. There's not a single good artist that I have ever met that says they know everything, or that says they're done learning, or done doing studies, or done doing classes. It's not gonna happen. Now they may learn on their own time, may not take another class, but they still learn. Honestly, there's enough. Yeah, you got this. You got this. There's with everything going on, like with the internet stuff too, there's really no reason not to learn anymore, or not to have access to that. Like you can, I mean, you guys found my channel somehow, which is teaching you how to do something in Krita. And my teaching method is more about the tools versus how to draw, because in my opinion, if you don't know how to use the tools, it doesn't matter if you can draw or not. You're not using it to its full potential, you know. You're kind of restricting yourself. But yeah, not everyone uses the tools differently, so I'd rather you know what the tool does and how to use it than try and tell you you only use this tool for this method that I do. It's dumb. I think that's a dumb thing to do, because what I do is not going to be what you want to do, or how to use that tool. You use that tool how you want to. Look at these. I don't like. Actually, he's a little too wide. The technical side. No. Yeah. The technical side is definitely different. Some people are more technical and need to draw and do stuff that way, and some aren't. And I'm not gonna, you know, sit there and be like, oh, if you're an artist, you don't do technical, because that's not, one, that's not true, and two, I don't want someone who is comfortable doing technical stuff to think that they shouldn't be doing it, you know? So a good art class and a good art teacher or instructor or whoever really isn't gonna try and limit you to using a tool a specific way. Now, if you're going to be lazy and just use the dodge and burn tool for everything 24/7 and not even try to use something else, then that's a little different. Because they are good, they're good tools to use. But if you're trying to find the lazy way out and not use anything but those tools, then restricting yourself isn't good. I am overthinking these claws right now. Oh my gosh. It's fine. There. Look, they're cute. Alright, so we gotta make these eyes shorter. Probably make them wider. They're not really that wide in real life, but it does help see them better. If I go back to the blue. Position this a bit better. This might be better. Okay. There we go. I like that. It's kind of like they're like, oh, they're like little monk crabs. They're just very peaceful and meditating on the sea hair. I like this. I'm just giving them little stories now in my head. That's always fun to do when you're drawing too. Like, oops, wrong brush. Giving it like a backstory or something. It's just more, it's just fun. It gives you more life into your work. Boop, boop. There we go. I have to add his little leggies. Alright, well I guess that's fine because you're not going to see it very much anyway. Well, I'm gonna actually move it. I'll probably move them again, but oh, I don't like that actually, it's bad. Because then these are gonna cross. No, I think that's fine. Does it? Just move it there. The best way to draw faster is just to practice. That's really it. Just get used to drawing. Oh, you're not done running. Okay. I'll wait. Sorry. That should be fine. I think that's good. Start moving this out of the way. Yeah, so the best way to learn fast is, like I said, just to practice, because the more repetitive you are, the easier it is to do it. It doesn't matter what software you're using. The software is only going to make you fast if you know how to use it in a way that benefits you, in a way that benefits your speed, in a way that makes sense to what you're doing. So if you draw the same hand, alright, let's say you're drawing a hand. If you draw the same hand 50 times, you're going to start drawing it faster every time you do it. That's the only way. Kim Jong-gi has done so much repetitive drawing that he is able to do things really fast. And another way to draw fast, because if I look at his stuff, I'll even bring it up. Trying to find a good image that's clear. Here we go. Come on. working the way I want it to for some reason. Alright, so if I look at this, bring up my stream chat, you have to be able to forgive yourself when you make a mistake. If you really look at his stuff, there are mistakes. There are things that probably could be worked on better. But he's getting enough down where it's acceptable. He's done it enough times so he's not worried about it. Like, you can see some things that could easily be fixed. You know. But does it need to be fixed? No. But it could be. You can always push it further. So, as an artist, you need to kind of accept that if you want to draw faster, how many mistakes or how many things are you willing to let go? How much of a perfectionist are you going to be? You know, like the arm here it's not perfect. I know this is kind of perspective here a little bit, but this forearm is way longer than the upper arm. Right? So, if you're okay with those kinds of things happening, then that's totally fine. As long as you're getting the point across, you know, you have good, you know, it's really all based on you. He's got a lot of good work, but he's willing to accept that everything is going to be super, super perfect. If you're willing to do that same thing, which is a hard thing to do in my opinion, you can draw faster. Like even this shoe here. Could that be improved upon and look better? Yes. But does he really care about that? No. Because it's not the focal point at all. And he, like I said, he's drawn so much as it is that he doesn't need to, you know, sit there and look up reference 24/7. But what he does do, which is almost surprising that people don't talk about it, he does make the thumbnail sketch. He does do a little bit of study to plan this out. He doesn't just go blindly into it. For some pieces he might, but he does plan things out prior. And I was looking it up. So if you're willing to do the legwork in the beginning, then the final piece is going to be much easier to do. But you also can't sit there and go, well, I drew this hand 4 times, why can't I draw faster? Because you're still not used to drawing that hand. You're still not used to drawing perspective. You're still not used to drawing things like clothes. You need to practice. Art is 90% practice. If you're not going to put the work in, it's not going to get any easier for you. You know, like if I want to draw a fist right now, using my own hand as, you know, a reference. This is, you know, a rough, very rough drawing. That is not a good hand, right? This is just not. I'm not even gonna pretend like it is. But if I keep drawing it, do another one. Start to get a little bit better. Yes, using sign language as a hand reference is probably one of the best things to do. That's a really smart thing to do. Because you get a lot of movement in the hand in ways you wouldn't think before. And it's nice because you can also see how the joints are moving in conjunction with the rest of the hand. That's a really good thing to do. And you get to learn a little bit of sign language, you know? It's a win-win. So yeah, if you're sitting there waiting for a program to do something for you, don't bother. Because what you're asking for is for an artificial intelligence to do it for you, in which case there's no point to doing what you want to do. you're just out of the picture. You are unneeded by that point. But yeah, you want to draw faster and better, you just gotta practice. Oops. And thumbnails are a way to do it too. Hello, Romeo. Oh, and there are shortcuts. Like, I'm drawing some sea plant life right now. I've been doing that a lot lately. So I've kind of got a lot of this movement down of how these things look. So I don't have to worry about sitting and looking at the reference to get the sketch down. When I go to the final piece, I'll probably need it. Alright, so I actually don't like this at all. See, the only downfall about underwater stuff is there's a lot of reefs and things like that, and it's technically like rocks, and I hate drawing rocks and plants in general, and yet here I am doing it. So I'm trying to figure out how I want this to look. I think those are the rulers. Let's see. Oh, I can change that. Settings, Dockers. I actually don't remember. I thought it was a Docker. Ah, shoot. Let me turn it off. I can't turn it off. What the heck did I do? How did I do this? I'm so used to these things being there, I never remember how they get there. I'm sorry. Let me... Nudie branch? No, it's not a nudie branch. It's a sea hare. Oh, maybe I did. Hold on a second. Grids and gods. Oh, there we go. Okay, it is a Docker, but I didn't have it open. Okay, so if you go to settings, Docker, settings, Dockers, go to your grid and guides. If you go to the guide section, you can click on show rulers, and then it'll show your rulers. And that's it. You can turn on, off, show the guides, lock it, grid, show grid, snap to grid. Hopefully that helps. I'll wait till you say it helped before I move on. Okay, you responded. Good. Sorry, I think I left it on when I did a video on the grids and guides stuff like a long time ago. I never bothered to shut it off because I just left it there. I do that a lot. I'll make these videos. I never resort to turning anything back to default. Probably not a good thing because then I forget how to turn it back on. But you know, whatever. It's the life of an artist. Put it there. Oops. Look at me making some slab rock. Because I hate myself. Hate drawing rocks. But we'll put some moss stuff on it so I won't have to paint it. I think I need to accept the fact that if I draw sea creatures or sea life, anything aquatic, it's gotta have some rocks in there. Because it's just the way it is. It's just life. Alright. I think what I'm going to try and do is also make some brushes for this moss. Ooh, it's got to have cracks too, so it sticks out there. Yeah, like that. Okay. You see, I'm trying to figure out where this little sea hare is taking these little sand crabs to. Where are they traveling to? Are they just, is this like a taxi service? What's going on? What's the story? The treasure? My boyfriend said they're going on a treasure hunt. Oh, they need a little map. I'm gonna put a little map. No, wait. Alright, I'll just put treasure hunt. And I'll figure out a way that they can bring little treasury hunter things with them. Alright, and then what else? See, there's so many rocks. I wonder if that hurts them. I mean, obviously not. They live there. But I always worry. Some of these rocks can be sharp. What's my favorite sea creature? Oh boy. I really like sharks. But I like the Dumbo squid too. It's really cute. Squids are really interesting. Not the octopus, but the squids. The squids, I think, have more creepy, weird appearances than octopus do. Oh, sea anglers. The sea angler are good too. Yes, I do actually use PRF. I have it here. Yeah. It's really good to use. I usually use it when I'm storing stuff that has like dozens of images. Like this. That is not going in Krita. That's too much to go in Krita. I use PureRef when I have more than a couple images. For example, in Krita, this is fine. I will use about this. Dumbo squids have no right being that adorable. They don't. Who do they think they are? Darn Dumbo squids. But yeah, this is pretty much as I'll ever use in Krita for references. But if I have this many, I'm not putting this many in Krita. That's too much. It's just too much. So I use PureRef when I have an overload like this. So, and actually, it's really nice. If you guys don't have PureRef, I think it's just pureref.com. Right? God. Yes. I'll just put it in the chat. Hopefully that goes. You can, it's, I think like $5-10. Yeah, 5 to 10 pounds. I don't know, it's less in US dollars, I think. So, yeah, and there's no, I don't think there's any weird licensing terms to it. It's really nice though. I love it. It's clean. The only thing I have to get used to is the shortcuts and how to move stuff, because you use the left mouse to move everything, but in PureRef to move it from one window to another, you use the right click. Like that. Right? But and nope. Mode. Yeah, so I'm not used to the shortcuts, but it's pretty nice. Like this is it. If you have two monitors, this is perfect. I think you can make it translucent. Window mode overlay. We're gonna cancel that because I'm gonna break it and get lost. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like it. So if you have a lot of reference images to collect for something you're doing, definitely use something like PureRef. You can literally just drag and drop something. Actually, I'll just demonstrate it. Okay. Oh. Well, sometimes, oh, it's highlighted. God damn it. Let me just restart that. Okay, let's try it again. Sometimes using it with Google, or not Google, but any search engine doesn't work properly. I don't know why. There we go. So I just took it from the search that I had, and I just literally dragged it in. There's no need to save it. There's no need to file save as. There's no need to screenshot and print save. You just literally drag and drop. It works really good with Pinterest, which is probably kind of controversial because a lot of stuff gets stolen on Pinterest. Whoops. But yeah. Yes, pumpkins. I love pumpkins. If you follow me, I make really cute pumpkins. Accepting the mistakes, that's the only way to learn. I assume I started to draw since 4 to 5 months from now. Do you pray for me? Yes. The hard part about drawing and starting up again is there's a phase in drawing, no matter how skilled you are, it's called the ugly phase. I am in the ugly phase right now where I hate what I'm doing. I don't think this looks good. This is not... Actually, I'm near the ugly phase. I'm not there yet. But when I get there, you will know, because this is what it's gonna look like. Alright, I'll even give you a quick look about how this is gonna look when I'm done. I'm trying to get the right purple here. Okay. Actually, no, let's use that. Alright, this is what it's gonna look like in the ugly phase. Okay? This is pretty much what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna start laying this color down, and it's gonna look like crap. And what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to suck it up, and I have to keep going, because this is not the final drawing. And I'm gonna be like, oh, let's add some shading under here, right? And then that's pretty much how it's gonna go. And I'm gonna try and blend it, and it's gonna lose shape and form. It might look okay from far away. When you start looking at it closely, you know. Where's the idea? I had a video. I guess I can link it. It's just really short. It's nothing fancy. Okay, nothing fancy. I didn't know what to do for another video, so I was like, you know, I have some footage of when I was in California. Restart this. When I was in California, of an aquarium I went to, and I asked my viewers, what would you like to see me draw out of this? And someone said the purple thing, which was the sea air, and the little weird creatures, which are the mole/sand crabs. Those are perfectly descriptive terms. I will tell you that right now, okay? They are perfect descriptions of what they are. I'll actually show a picture. This is, that should be fine. So, oh my god, mouse, please work. We'll just paste it in here. Okay, that's not really visible, but it looks like this in the video. And you can't really see anything about it, but it looks funny, it looks weird. He's not really sad, that's just how they look. I guess I could make this part wider. Whatever, that's fine. It's not super serious. But you can see that they're called purple sea hares in California. And I guess, I don't know if they're exclusive to that area of California. It's Southern California. It's here in Santa Monica. I don't know if it's specific to the California coast or the West Coast in general. But they're referred to as the California sea hare or purple sea hare. And they're really soft. I like this aquarium that I go to. If anyone ever goes to the beach of like anywhere, see if they have an aquarium or something like that, because it's always nice to see all the sea life up close and personal, because you don't really get that chance, you know, at any other time. You really should. So, yeah. Right, I'm actually not making a layer for this. So yeah, that's where it came from. Someone suggested I draw that, because I was going to pick what I wanted, but I was like, you know, let the viewers pick it, because everything in this video I would like to draw anyway. It's not like I'm forcing myself to do something I don't want to do. It's just fun. You know what, maybe I should add these other weird sea creatures. No, I'm gonna add a ledge here. A rocky ledge, because like I said, why not? Why not make myself suffer? I need to get the... I kind of just had a thought, so let me think about this for a second. I do have a fish tank, actually. I have a Endler guppy in there. Oh, what Endler guppy is they're guppies, but they're mini guppies. They're like less than an inch big. I have one. I used to have 7. I have 1 left. And he is very strong. Okay. He's past his prime, which is perfectly fine with me. He's happy. Got a whole 5.5 gallon tank to himself. And he's got a bunch of snail friends. Okay. These snails take over my life. I have too many of these little snails. They're not apple snails. They're not mystery snails. They're pond snails, and they breed like crazy. The problem is I have a bunch of live plants in there, because live plants are better than fake plants. So if any of you ever buy fish, just get a live plant. Okay, just stick it in the gravel. It'll be happy. It'll be fine. Uh-oh, I broke Krita. Shoot. I think I did. All right, hold on. Let me save this and restart Krita. I don't know if it's a tablet driver issue with me. Or a Krita issue. I think it's a tablet issue. Oh, I gotta close Krita. They provide better filtration, the live plants do, for your fish. But the only downfall is saltwater fish require... Come on, don't die on me now. They require a lot of specialized equipment, and it's really expensive to start off, and of course it's gonna die on me now. Thanks, tablet. I love pea puffers. That's my dream tank, is to have pea puffers. I don't want them in a 5.5 gallon though. I want them in a 40 gallon. Oh, welcome back, Storm Edge. My tablet driver just died on me, so I'm trying to fix that. Come on. There we go. It does that sometimes. I don't know what the problem is, but whatever. If I get pea puffers, I would want a 40 gallon for them, because they do need... I don't feel comfortable having a pea puffer in a 5.5 gallon, especially with another fish. It's just not good, you know. Yeah. So that's what I would like to do. That's like my dream tank. I did have a beta. I would like, when this Endler guppy passes and continues its journey elsewhere, I will probably get another beta fish. I do have a local pet shop, or 2, that I can go to get beta fish, which I would prefer over like PetSmart or a Petco, just because they have more access to the breeder directly for these fish, and a lot of times the breeders can be within America and not have to travel all the way from Thailand or wherever. It could be Windows Ink, but I shut that off. Anytime Windows has an update, there's always something that goes wrong with the tablet driver. And it's not a Huion thing, it's a tablet in general thing, because when I had the Wacom that I was using, it did the same thing. It was so annoying. I'm like, okay, at first I thought, oh, maybe it's just Huion and Windows doesn't understand what this is. But then when it started happening with Wacom, I was like, excuse me, you're supposed to be top-notch tablet provider. Why are you having issues? So I just blame Windows. It's Windows. It's not. So you know what? If anything happens, just blame Windows. It's fine. Even like if you drop something, if you drop your sandwich, it's Windows' fault. Okay. That's just how we're gonna do it. Alright, before I continue doing the background sketch, figuring out what I want to do, I'm trying to figure out the rule of thirds. Okay? Actually, I can actually set that up right now. Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna go to our Dockers and our grids and guides. Oh crap. Actually, I don't think this is the right thing. Shoot. I'm gonna look like a liar. No, I can't, right? No. It's not what I'm thinking about. Shoot. I'm looking like an idiot on live stream. There is something I can do. Set the freaking rule of thirds, and I forgot. Out of there. Is it perspective? Oh my god, I know I did this before. Come on. Man, this is what happens. I make these videos and I completely forget how to show you how to use things. That's just how this goes. I'm just going to Google it like a professional. Oh, it is the composition stuff. No. No, it is the grids. Honestly, I can just draw lines. I don't know why I'm doing this the hard way, which is I'm dumb. Fibonacci spiral. That's a good thing to do too. I don't think I had that in Krita, but I should just make the stuff and make them assets, because I know I'll just make layers. Why am I making this so complicated? What is this? It's that sketch. Alright. What color should we make that? What color should we make these lines? I need answers. I have blue, green, and pink. I don't care what color it is. I'll let you guys pick what color I'm going to be doing this stuff. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Why did I pick the name Insane? So, long story short, I used to like jesters and jokers, and I had like insane joker type thing, right? But problem with that, gray and pink. Oh, we'll do gray and pink. We'll do both of those, okay? Both of them. I already have pink. I'll do the brighter pink. But yeah, it's the insane joker thing. But the problem with that is I can't brand that because joker is a term that is flagged by WB, Warner Brothers, because of Batman. I'm probably saying that I'll get this video flagged eventually too. Because trademarks and copyrights, which is fine. But I eventually drifted from that jester thing anyway, and I liked the phrase just call me insane because it still portrayed the fact that I have, trying to think of how to word this, I guess, crazy side, but not in a bad way. Just, I have a lot of ideas going in my head, and that's not the color I want. What the, you know, and yeah. I can't do the spiral. I need to look up the spiral. So that's kind of how it went. And just call me insane, especially because I have the habit of doing this thing where I take on too much and it's just I just do too many stupid things. Because to me, being creative means never having a moment where I can't not think about creating. Yes, which explains the mascot. Another part of the mascot is I love Mardi Gras masks. I have yes, thank you. Harley Quinn is my favorite. Not the modern movie version. We will not speak of that. But the cartoon and comic version. We will allow that version. So yeah, and I do like Mardi Gras masks a lot. I used to work at a consignment shop. I don't know where they came from. I can't draw to save my life. But oh Jesus, let's do this. I'm overcomplicating this, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do this. Oh no, this is how you can tell I've been drawing for a while. Jason's a good one too, yes. The mask just has this... Alright, back to the Mardi Gras mask thing, sorry. They have an interesting... Oh my god, nothing wants to work for me today. Why are you like this? We'll just save it then. Download. A very interesting expressionlessness to them. It's hard to explain. I don't know how to explain it. I love how they look. They're just neat. Okay. Look at this. This is a horrible example of the Fibonacci thing. Do you see that? Actually, this will help. We're gonna I am all over the place right now. I am sorry. Okay? I am so sorry. Alright, we got this down. We gotta do the rule of thirds. I'm gonna tell myself to shut up before... Oh wait, I didn't even make it the right colors. God damn. Alright, we got the pink. We're gonna make some pink lines. Alright, and then we'll make this gray. Make it a light gray. First, there we go. There's one. Alright, this is not perfect, but this is what we're gonna do, guys. Alright, and then we're gonna take... Ah, shit. Light gray. We're going to butcher this beautiful curve. See, I'm already butchering it. Oh my god. We're gonna decrease the distance. Oh, need to... I'm really bad at talking and drawing. The more I talk, the more my line gets wiggly. Alright, we're gonna do a moment of silence until I get this curve. Whatever. Let's try it again. What? There we go. Let's try this one. Okay. And we're actually gonna do this. Yeah, I did it. Alright. We did it, guys. And ladies, and whatever. We did it. We did it. Oh my god. Now we gotta do all this other stuff. Oh my god, why are you like this? Okay. That. Oh my god, it's too big. This isn't perfect, but you know, we don't do perfect here. We do just start drawing and good luck. Yes, it is the perfect life form. It is perfect. We're actually going to turn that off. Cool. Oh, jeez, wrong thing. So, one of the best things you can do for this is use your whole arm to draw. I'm spending way too much time making this look good. We are done with that. Alright. I'm going to take that and we're going to move that there. There. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, we're good now. Whew. That was difficult, guys. That was that was so bad. I can draw a circle. I can't draw the nautical curve. Or nautilus. The nautilus curve. But this actually does help. Alright, so we have I can't type. I kind of wish I could make the font bigger when you type on this. That's kind of small. Alright, so now we need to go to the group. Yeah. We're going to actually delete that too. Okay. So we use the bright pink and the gray. We're going to kind of tune those down a little bit. Or not just. I had to look at your spelling to make sure I was spelling it right in that layer name. So thank you for typing it out for me. I was gonna have to look it up. I actually did that too. I copied and pasted what you wrote, and that's how I searched for it. Alright, so now we need to go to this and figure out what we're gonna do, because the eye is gonna go here. Actually, I can rotate this too, right? It doesn't have to be like this. Right? I can move it like this. Right? 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 I hope so. Yeah, I can rotate it however I want. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna actually move some stuff around. I think. Hold on. This. Right. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Alright. So let's just kind of play with that a little bit. See how we want to do this. Because focal point. really it doesn't have to be that big, so okay, I think I got it now. So what we're gonna do is I'm overthinking this. Let me just leave that there for a second. I'm gonna turn off this layer. So I think if I make all that empty space. Hope that thumbs up was I'm doing good so far. I don't know what I'm doing. And then we can add is that Alora?
Yes.
My cat's being really bad. So the reason I'm only streaming until about 6 is because my cat becomes a little monster and knocks everything over because she wants to eat a half hour early. You know what my cat is not allowed to do? Eat a half hour early. She gets fed at 6:30. Have you done sketching the whole thing, then do the editing? Do you think that's a good method? Do you mean like what I'm doing now with the artwork specifically, or do you mean like in recording? Because right now sketching and then moving it around. I should be doing thumbnails, but instead I'm just doing what I'm doing now, which is fine too. But either way, I mean, I think that's fine. A lot of artists will just start drawing and moving things around like this. I mean, you have the tools to do it, so why wouldn't you? You know, it's not like, that's some moss here. It's not like, you have to draw and then stick with it, you know. Ooh, let's make a path over here. So yeah, if you're talking about what I'm doing now, which is sketching and moving, that's totally fine. A lot of people will do that. Some people do thumbnails first, some people would rather sketch and delete and erase because they're not like really married to what they're doing, which is totally fine. Some people need to plan out with thumbnails, you know. Actually, I like this. We're gonna make curves. Whoop. I don't like that. Bad. Hope what I said made sense, and I hope I understood what you asked me. If you're talking about recording, yes, I just sketch and fast forward that. Alright, so this green line here is basically just me getting the path of where these little guys are going or came from, so that I can fill it in. Plates. Ooh, I should just make a giant thing of sea kelp. And then add little stuff here. This looks like a mess, and I'm sorry. That's just how it goes when you're sketching and doing these things. Alright, take that off. God, I hate this song. It's so annoying. Alright, I like that. A forest of kelp. That way everything's large. Because, I mean, these things are big, but if you've seen kelp forest things, they're huge. They're very tall. So I think we'll do that. And then keep some small foliage around the edge here. And then add some rocks. And then over here, we will actually just put that there. Look at me. I'm doing stuff. We can add some more foliage. Add little grass too. Add little pebbles. Alright. So, let me see if I can do this. Nope. So another thing I do to help visualize things is once I think I have a good idea down, hold on before I do that, save. I'll freeze the transparency and then just color everything back to black. I'm gonna rough that out. There. Okay, so I think that general layout isn't terrible. I might actually move this over a little bit more. Oh no, my little sand crabs. Okay, I think that's not bad. What size of my canvas? 3600 by 2400 at 300 DPI. This is usually my default. I will make it bigger if I plan on making big illustrations. As long as your DPI is at least 300, it doesn't matter what size the canvas, or let me rephrase that. If you have a large canvas, your resolution can be smaller. So technically I could double this canvas size and have the resolution be 150. Yeah, watching a tiny TV underwater. No, he's a driver. You can't be distracted when you're driving. That's bad. Oh, that'd be funny. They could be drunk. He's a designated taxi driver. No. That would be cute though. Alright, so it's getting close. Time for me to get going. So I'm actually going to undo what I did and start moving some stuff around. Oops. Where is my other layer? There it is. I'm actually going to merge that with the layer below. So I'm going to wrap up a little bit here. And excuse me, get going. I gotta eat dinner. My cat has to eat dinner. Everyone has to eat dinner. You have to eat dinner. We're gonna snack. We all need to eat dinners. Alright. I want to fix this first. That's gonna bother me. So we're gonna... Oh, that's gonna bother me too. What am I doing? This is gonna have to be like that. There we go. That looks good. Looks better. Look at that. And then it follows that green curve. Leaves green. The eating dinner part isn't a bad idea. No, it's not a bad idea. It's never a bad idea to eat dinner. And I can actually move this closer. I think I'll keep that. What we can do, we can put like little ledges that peek out from the kelp. That'd be nice. I like little homes. Oh, I can make another sea hare at the end. Oh, get his face in? Well, sea hares don't have faces. That's how he looks. He doesn't get a face. I'm sorry. Because I thought about it, but it would look weird. They don't have faces. See? It's not a face. This is the ears and this little nose. There's no eyes. I guess, are these eyes? Great, now I need to look this up. Let me see. Do sea hares have eyes? I don't think they do. Jeez, I hate looking things up because it gives me words I don't understand. They do have eyes. Where are their eyes? Oh my god, this cannot be right. This is right. I'm gonna laugh. Oh my god. Okay, I'll show you where the eyes are. I didn't even notice this. Alright. So let me put this in. Ah, jeez. There's the eye. Right there. It's so small. It's so tiny. It looks like a googly eye. That's so... I didn't notice that. I guess it's hard to see on the darker ones, but that's its eye. Oh yeah, only you can learn something from an animal without a brain. It's true. I guess. Look at that. That's the eye. Right there. It literally looks like someone stuck a googly eye on it. Okay, well let's put the eye on. Well, it looks funny. Okay, so I guess it's hard to see on the darker ones. Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put these eyes on. They have two eyes, that's just on the one side. So I'm guessing there's another eye over on the other side of this sea hare. So we're gonna take some creative liberty. and make it. Hold on. Let me just do this. Hey, I'm not a professional sea hare scientist. There we go. He looks really goofy now. He looks even worse. Come on, we'll just do this. Make him cute. And give him little blushies. There we go. It's perfect. I might make them smaller. Oops. I might make the eyes smaller and derpy like this though, because I kind of like that. I can't believe they're that small. Should I make the eyes smaller? Or is that a good size? I'll probably make the pupil a little bigger. Or should I keep... Oh, I'll keep it small. Kawaii! Alright. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Okay. Think those are small enough? I can make them smaller. I'm totally fine with making them smaller. Because I made them smaller. And then it would look like that. It just looks so funny. I didn't know their eyes were that small. Why do they even have eyes? You can't see anything out of that. Oh my god. Whatever. It's fine. I guess. I mean, it's acceptable. Alright, I don't know. Should I keep them tiny? Or is that small enough? I feel like it's too big. I feel like I need to put a dot for the eye. Actually, you know what? No, I think this is a good size. Because if I paint this thing a dark purple, they're gonna have to stick out. So otherwise, it's gonna look like this. Hold on. It'll look like this if I paint it. It'll look like that. That's what the eye will look like if I make it any smaller against the purple. And you won't be able to see it. But it is pretty accurate. I mean, look at that thing. You can barely tell it's there. Is it really over here too? This is a bad picture, so... You can see, it's hard to see on this because of its texture. Not texture, but pattern. Well, it's fine. It's small, yes. It's small. Alright, we'll keep it. That's a good size. Then we'll just... What? Alright, let's space it out. Okay, I think this is a good place to leave this artwork. Got the layout figured out, got everything sketched out, so the next thing would be to start painting and or getting in the rest of the details with the environment, which would basically, I figured, to do a kelp-like forest to make it easier and just have some rocks peeking through, little creatures on them maybe. I think that's acceptable. Yeah, that's acceptable. We'll save that. Alright, so we're gonna end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely had fun doing this. We got cute sea hare and some sand crab things, or mole crabs, whatever they are. creatures, they are there. And we use the Nautilus curve? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Greg. Gurgly. I don't know how to say your name, I'm so sorry. Jerd. I'm not even gonna try. I'll use your last name. Molnar? Ah, thank you. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. Thank you for joining. I'll have fun. Next stream I'll be doing will be in April sometime. I'll announce it when I get it scheduled. It'll probably just be a game stream. And just to chill. Yay, thank you. And you guys have a good one too. Everyone go eat some dinner. Get a snack or drink some water. And if you've been drawing, make sure to save. Save it right now. Alright, thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.